And for those of you who are always wondering, because we've heard it once or twice, people assume that we don't get along, I guess, because we had the 5 things we hate video, and then we had the rebuttal, and then we had the rebuttal to the rebuttal. This guy's awesome.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I hate him and love you, so...
Oh, there we go.
No, sorry, I hate you. No,
What's up, Brite Nation?
What's going on, guys? It's cold, and it's cold because
we're in Colorado.
We're in Denver.
We're back in Colorado, finally, after getting the 3-link, the long arm kit installed on the stepchild, making a quick pit stop back home for the holidays in Texas.
Yeah, because Texas was on the way from New York
totally on the way
to Colorado. that was a I miss my mommy moment.
Don't judge me. I love my mom. Anyways, but we're in Colorado, and we're here for a couple of very important reasons. And if you guessed it, one of those reasons might be to pick up a brand new 2020 Jeep Gladiator so that we can build it, so that we can eventually give it away, you would be right. Because that's why we're here, to pick up a Jeep Gladiator.
So, Britt.
Yes.
How are we going to get the Jeep Gladiator and the stepchild around the entire country this year?
That is actually a really good question. And I'm very glad that you asked. Let me introduce to you the newest addition to the Brite YouTube channel. We're the Brite family, the Brite fleet of vehicles. Child support.
Is that what we're going to call
This
it?
is what that's the most clever name in the history of ever. This is going to be supporting not just the stepchild, but also the brand new Gladiator that we'll be building to give away.
Wait, you didn't, hold on. You know what? You didn't even catch the extra joke. Because you haven't even looked over this truck yet. She literally, we just got here 2 seconds ago. She jumped in. Here's the extra joke.
What's the extra?
You just named it child support?
Yeah, because it's going to support the stepchild.
Hey, this is a sport. Ram 30 child support.
That was such a dad joke. Guys, for real though, we are not joking. We're not lying to you. We are right now at AutoNation Dodge Ram on Arapahoe in Denver to buy a brand new Ram 3500.
Now, let's go over all of it.
We'll go over all of it.
Let's go drive it. Oh, I gotta start filming you first. Okay.
What?
Brittany knows nothing about trucks.
I do not know anything about trucks.
She has nothing about what we're buying right now. And I'm
No.
about to. Okay.
It's a Ram. It's not a Dodge. I keep saying Dodge. It's a Ram 3500. That's all I know.
Open that back door and climb inside.
Why?
Just open it. Because you don't know anything about.
Oh my god, there's so much space.
Do you not see that? Oh, your seat's not leaned back.
Oh, they lean back. What? How? I don't know.
The handle.
Oh, the handle. I'm just gonna sit in the back seat while you drive around the country. That's so awesome!
And then watch this. Here, film me.
Okay.
Now look at you. So, welcome. Hold on. Let me do the other side. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Welcome to our new bedroom.
Casa de la Williams. This, you guys, is our new bed. We are going to look at
it. There's so much space for activities.
This is our new bedroom. So we are gonna get a custom memory foam mattress and cut it to fit, and then this is where we're gonna sleep from now on.
Wait, a memory foam mattress?
Yeah.
Wouldn't an air mattress make more sense so we could blow it up and then deflate it to move it?
Nah, memory foam, and then we just fold it up and put it behind.
Okay, that works. But anyways, that's the reason we got the, what is it called?
This is a mega cab.
Yeah, so that there's space and it folds down. And it does cool stuff.
I have power adjustable pedals.
No, I was just going to say, that means you just have to scoot your seat all the way forward so you can reach the gas
pedal.
pedal.
And then you're going to get shut up because of that. Yeah.
So this truck has a dual stage exhaust brake, so you can actually have it on automatic or manual. So if it's on full it's gonna activate
brake
anytime you let your foot off the brake or off the gas.
Okay.
If it's on automatic, it does it when you're going downhill.
Okay, hold on. Repeat that about the side mirrors.
So the side mirrors will flip up manually.
No, I have to do it manually.
Manually, okay.
Yeah.
But when you're towing,
Yeah, so you get better.
But I've heard if you're a Dodge owner, if you're a Ram owner, you're supposed to flip them up all the time.
we will not be those type of Ram owners, Kevin.
Oh look, he just did it.
Oh look! That's cool. And then when you're not towing, you just bloop.
Yep. And then they'll fold in when you're parking because the truck is a wider vehicle, so you can fold the mirrors in.
Okay, so this one is the Big Daddy Mac. I didn't even know. I thought we were just getting the regular 6-speed normal trans.
The 3/4 tons are not. The 1 ton, when you went to the 1 ton truck,
The 3500.
That's when you stepped up into the high.
They all have. No, I thought only some have the high output
some
though.
of them, yeah.
But this one does.
But this one has the what?
You're
is it? What does it
100%
have?
sure.
100% sure.
What does it have, Kevin?
So that means this thing has like 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Yes. 400 horsepower, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
So the ISN transmission, they were together with Allison from Chevy, like because the Allison transmission is known to be like the best transmission in the business. Well, they got together, but then they got in a fight and they broke up. But then ISN still had the rights to use the technology. So this has an ISN, but from Allison, sort of. It's a whole big mix of
we have
anything.
super awesome transmissions. Right
Anyway, this is the Big Daddy Mac. Like this is, I didn't know. See, I thought we were just getting the regular one, which I was like, it'll be fine.
You got the 360 aerial.
Yep.
Your typical backup camera.
You can also look at the back camera or the front camera independently.
Dope.
And then you can look
Just
at the
straight front. Yeah.
And then you can look at your cargo cameras. So you have a camera
In the bed.
In the bed for like hooking up a gooseneck or a fifth wheel hitch
Yeah.
when you're doing that. Or you can go off the back bumper.
So you see the trailer
with
if you
your
have a
trailer,
bumper pull.
or down both sides.
That's all, so you can see if they're straight as you're parking and whatnot.
Exactly.
That's so cool. Okay, now for those of you who are thinking, oh my God, must be nice and blah, 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 blah. It's more that we're just really, really bad at making financially good adult decisions.
Listen.
And
Well, we're trading that in, yes.
we're trading in our Volkswagen Touareg TDI.
Go. But hold on. So this right here is like 7 plus insurance. It's like $850 a month that I've been paying on for like years, but we haven't used it in over a year.
It's just sitting there doing nothing.
Right, we haven't used it in over a year, paying $800 a month on this thing, right? Well, last night we got a hotel room because we were driving, we were tired, and we didn't want to bother anybody. And the hotel room's like $100.
And we're fully loaded in the Jeep, and so we couldn't really sleep in the Jeep itself.
Anyway, what I'm getting at is now that we have this huge thing, if we sleep in the back seat of this thing 4 or 5 nights a month, that literally takes up the difference between this payment and that payment, just sleeping in this.
And it also means that the stepchild can come with us everywhere that the Gladiator goes, because otherwise Kevin and I would have to be driving 2 separate vehicles everywhere we go across the entire nation. We'd be paying twice as much fuel, and I wouldn't be able to edit, because typically I do most of my editing on the road in the passenger seat.
95% of our editing is while I'm driving.
If I can't do that, that means we're driving 12 hours getting to our destination and then spending another 6 to 8 hours editing a video, and that is not going to be fun. So that's where this came from. So if you're wondering, Kevin and I have been discussing getting a truck and trailer, or like a toter home and trailer, or an RV or something of the sort for the last several months, because
this is a lifestyle for us now, right? So we're never at home, we're always on the road.
We don't really have a home.
Yeah.
Like the Jeep is our home.
So, and we're racking up so many miles, and yes, everything on the Jeep is new. We beat the crap out of it.
Since we've put the Hemi in it, we've put
Over
between 20 and 30,000 miles already on the new Hemi.
We want to, we want to be able to have it last longer than a year or two and have another 80,000 miles.
We're all for beating the ever-living crap out of the stepchild, and I think we've done a freaking amazing job of proving that the stepchild can go to a trail, get the ever-living crap beat out of it, and drive 7, 8, 12, 15 hours across the nation to the next trail. So it's been something we've been talking about for a while, and the Gladiator giveaway just kind of gave us that final, this is what we have to do now, because otherwise, again, we'd be having to drive both vehicles separately.
So what would happen
across
is
the country.
we'd have to leave the stepchild behind and drive the Gladiator all over the
country.
country.
But we just did a long arm and a 3-link.
Right.
We don't want to leave it behind.
Or we'd have to drive 2 vehicles all over the country, which the fuel in that alone is more than the payment a month on the new Ram.
And then we'd end up fighting, because we'd be fighting over who gets to drive what and who gets jelly. I mean.
So and then the last thing is, Brittany's been wanting to drift, and we want the side-by-side with us. And once the Gladiator's given away, we'll have room on the trailer for
my drift car, or the Supra.
For the Supra,
or
the drift car.
even possibly, maybe my Jetta.
Oh, why would you bring your Jetta?
Because I love my Jetta.
But
guys, it's the
useless.
best Volkswagen ever. It is not
Anyway,
useless. It was built specifically for one purpose.
To look good.
To look good. In place. Not even driving around. So
anyway, eventually we could end up putting like an 11-foot live-in cabin on it.
Yeah. It's going to be
But we're gonna have to do this for you. You guys can't quit watching. So if y'all quit watching, we're just gonna like.
This is an investment. We're
gonna just drive to like Canada and disappear or something because we can't pay for all this.
Yeah. And again, for everyone who's ever wondered how we do this, how we afford this stuff, we don't have a house. We do not have children. I mean, we have Jelly Belly, but she's a little cheaper than a human child. We have a slightly different set of priorities on what we spend our money on. The only thing that we own and spend money on
is
vehicles.
And just like that, we've got something to pull the Gladiator with.
And the stepchild. You forgot the stepchild. You forgot the stepchild. And the Jelly Belly. So, turns out, not totally surprisingly, our new Ram 3500 drives like
So we were gonna get a 2500 because it's
more comfortable.
It's coil
the
sprung.
suspension's
It's
different.
coil sprung and 4-link in the rear. It was more comfortable. But with the amount that we're gonna be towing, we stepped up to the big boy 3500 high output. Blah blah blah. Right?
We didn't purchase this truck to drive it around fully unloaded, which is currently what it is. So it is definitely riding like an awful dump truck right now.
Yeah, if you plan on like buying a big truck and you're not towing, do not buy a 1 ton.
Yeah, don't buy 1 ton unless you're actually going to use it for what it's intended for, because otherwise it's not a comfortable ride. Luckily, we will not be driving this around very much longer fully unloaded, because we are about to head all the way over to Utah, which is 9 hours away, to pick up something huge. But before we even do that, we have one little quick pit stop we want to make. All right, so although we already technically bought the Ram 3500 and we are already kind of on our way to buy something else, we still wanted to take a quick pit stop to ask an expert just to make sure that, we made the right decision. So let me officially welcome you all to the TFL headquarters.
Y'all know this guy, Roman, TFL Truck, TFL Car, TFL...
Everything.
TFL now.
TFL
Off-road.
And for those of you who are always wondering, because we've heard it once or twice, people assume that we don't get along, I guess, because we had the 5 things we hate video, and then we had the rebuttal, and then we had the rebuttal to the rebuttal. This guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I hate him and love you, so...
Oh, there we go.
No, sorry, I hate you. No,
wait, the other way.
Love and hate.
Yeah, we figured we'd go ahead and get a little expert opinion on our new 3500.
So, Kevin, you can see that we didn't buy a Ram, we bought a Ford.
You did.
So you really want my opinion?
Well, the problem is you already have it apart.
You can't go wrong with the Cummins. Really, you can't go wrong with the Cummins.
And we got the bad boy one, right?
You got the big bad boy, the single rear wheel, the one with the Ison transmission, the one with 1,000 pound-foot of torque.
Although we can't use all of it.
Yeah.
So I had a complaint. I was like, hey, what? I was like, you guys review trucks, drive trucks. I was like, I smash it in first gear, and it's definitely not giving me 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. It's not going to, right? It's protecting itself.
Yeah, you're learning about basically torque management, right? It's cutting power in first and second, probably even third gear, so that you don't spin that single rear wheel off the back of the truck, right?
That's a lot of torque.
Which is what would happen. Yeah. Hey, and you guys have really jumped into the deep end of trucks, right? You didn't start with the Wrangler or the Tacoma or the F-150, but you went right for the big boy truck, which is pretty impressive. The one that's got the most capability. I'm impressed.
I looked at the EcoDiesel.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not going to do it.
No.
Then I looked at 2500. And I was like, okay, the 2500 could do it, because at first we were looking at a smaller configuration, because they don't know what we're doing yet. We're looking at a smaller configuration. I was like, it'll do it. And then when you started really looking at it, how much we drive and how much what we do.
And we wanted to make sure we were legal.
You put on your big boy pants.
Yeah, I just decided to step up.
And you got the mega cab, which is...
Yeah, I know that.
It's like that, the biggest door in the automotive world, I think.
It is, isn't it?
I think so.
How is it compared to this?
It's small.
It's big, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's
So here's something that most people probably don't know. Actually, we're doing this video on this, right? Did you know that this cab size, right? This is an F-250.
Yeah.
Super Duty is the same cab size that's in an F-150.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
most people think that these cabs are bigger, but they're not. The truck is bigger, it's longer, right? It's got more capability, but the cab is identical to the F-150.
So it's the fenders and the bed that are different?
Yeah, and the height and the chassis basically.
Well, right, because the frame and the suspension
but
is.
This cab is the same one that you get in the F-150.
I had no idea. I always thought.
I just spilled the biggest beans.
I know.
Video. Now nobody's gonna watch it.
I figured if you like rolled it and you needed a cab, you'd need a whole new. So you could get an F-150 cab if you were to do it at DIY or at home and you picked up a rolled truck, you could.
They're exchangeable. Yeah.
Holy cow!
That's why. That's why
we came to TFL Truck.
Yeah.
That's why actually these trucks are relatively affordable, right? Because the amount of capability you get is incredible.
Yeah.
But because they can basically share the same cab, they don't have to build additional tooling, right? It's the same.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway, I think you guys are great. I love the truck. It's cool. I love that you got the kind of the sport version of it.
Yeah.
We didn't get the chrome grill.
Oh man, it was. There it is.
You mean
Look at that beauty.
You didn't get that?
Chrome bumper, chrome grill, chrome little thing. I couldn't do the chrome.
That's too chromy. Yeah.
Oh.
That is just way too much chrome.
Oh, insert photo of the chrome one we were gonna buy here.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so you got the sport, which is cool.
Yeah.
You got the 4-wheel drive. You got the single rear wheel.
Yeah.
You know,
the
3500.
dualies. I was looking at the dualies for a minute, and people were like,
Overkill for what we need.
Yeah, not only overkill, but just way more of a pain, especially unhooked trying to.
And it rides like a go-kart.
Yeah.
Can I give you a challenge?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you guys a challenge.
Okay.
Maybe some, fun content for your video. So try this. If you get a trailer and you happen to be coming back this way, right, heading east on I-70, you get off at Silverthorne. You know where Silverthorne is, right? Right? And when you get back on, there's a merge sign there. So hit that sign, and when you hit that sign for it,
Okay.
if you're trailering, and then right before you get to the Eisenhower Tunnel, there's a set of stoplights. So
Okay.
when you get to the second set, stop yourself and time yourself to see
How long?
it's going to
See
take
what
you.
our mile an hour is, and I've seen that.
Yeah, to see how long you can do it. Now, the ideal time, if you can do 65 miles up that entire stretch, which is 7% grade, which is the highest grade allowable on American Highway, right, is 8 minutes. So that's the ideal time. So let's see if you can do it in 8 minutes. And
8 minutes.
Depending
All
on
right.
what you're hauling or towing, you'll be surprised how long it takes you.
It's gonna take us a lot more than that, I feel like.
We'll see.
Then reset the fuel economy meter. Right?
Oh yeah, because see what kind of fuel economy
See
we
what
get
kind of fuel economy
on
and
the
let me
rest of
know.
the way.
Yeah, I'd love to know. I'm
Okay.
serious. I really want to know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can definitely
we'll
do
do
that.
that. Yeah.
Is that going to
Rewind.
be all in the same video? Is that going to be in this same video, picking up,
No, it'll
picking
be in a
up,
different
and coming back?
No, it'll be in a different video. It'll be in a
We'll
different
see.
video.
We'll see. All right, Roman.
Thank
you
for,
so
thanks
much
for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having us
I
over.
love both of you guys. You guys are the best. We love the fact that you guys are doing these incredible off-road videos, getting more people out there. So
Enjoying life.
I'm joking. There's no hate here.
Yeah.
The more, the merrier.
And I'm sure everybody watching follows TFL, but
Yeah,
if not, you have
Yeah.
You have everything. TFL car, TFL truck, all of it. Yeah.
TFL now, TFL.
I'm doing TFL boat nights.
TFL scuba
fishing,
diving.
TFL scuba.
I'm so happy you guys are doing truck stuff. We need more people doing truck stuff.
Keep the shiny side up, rubber side down.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. All right, thanks, buds.
Thank you. Okay, so now that we officially have TFL's approval on not just the Ram, but something else, we are on our way to almost Nevada.
Almost Nevada. We gotta drive all the way across Colorado, all the way across Utah. It's like 9-hour drive right now.
Denver to basically the Utah-Nevada border, because we're picking up puzzle piece number dos.
The final one.
Well, 3 technically.
Yeah.
3 because the Gladiator counts as 1, the Ram is the second. Last piece. All right, so it was 9 hours all the way through Colorado, through Utah, basically into Nevada. and it's going to be 9 hours back. But we didn't want to wait to get all the way back to Colorado to show you the final and last piece to this awesome puzzle. Let me introduce to you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh. Oh God, it's so long. I can't even get it all in the frame. I can't even get it all in the frame of the camera. Sickos. Guys, let me introduce to you. This is a 37-foot long PJ gooseneck trailer.
Everybody kept saying when I was asking, I was like, hey, what kind of trailer, what should I get, what kind of length? It was like 35, 37, 40, but get PJ. I don't know why everybody's saying get PJ.
It's definitely more expensive.
It's a lot more expensive. But
we bought a used one,
yeah,
to try to save a little bit of money.
But the cool thing about this is we can eventually possibly put living quarters on it, but for right now, it's the Gladiator and the stepchild, which will take up all of it.
Yes.
But the neatest thing is once the Gladiator is given away, right?
Yes.
We have room for
something else.
We have room for tons of other things. We could put a car and a side-by-side with the stepchild. And what's going to make that possible? Because everybody's like, hey, you have to get a low boy, don't get a deck over.
Let's show you the end.
How long is this? If I'm 5'6"?
You're 5'6". This is probably 10 feet. It's probably pretty dang close to...
5'6"?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's probably like 9 feet.
9 feet.
8. Somewhere between 8 and 10 feet.
Yeah, so this whole thing, it's hydraulic. But once the car's on it, this will lift up to 4,000 pounds. None of our cars weigh over 4,000 pounds. Literally lift it up and drive the rest of the way on. So just picture it. Living quarters, the stepchild, a side-by-side, or a race car.
Drift car. Thank you,
drift car.
Jerk face.
And the up-downs. Oh. Yeah. We keep trying to get further and further away.
I keep getting further away so I can get the whole thing in a video.
We get in the background while we talk, and it's just too... And I'm even at an angle. It's not even like flat anyway.
Guys,
it's
there you have it. All of our new additions all in one awesome bubble wrapped package for you. This is gonna be freaking fantastic.
I do have to say something super important. Okay, before you guys go typing about...
What are you waving in the background like you're trying to land a plane or something?
No, I need a question. I have a question. No, before you guys start typing all angrily on the keyboard about the truck and the trailer weight and the gross vehicle weight and the combined gross vehicle weight and going on and on and on, don't worry. I'm remedying that with licensing and all that. So we don't need you to, this combined weight with that and gross vehicle weight and combined gross vehicle weight and you're going to get pulled over and go to jail.
We got it covered. We love you guys. We love you guys, but we've talked to about half a dozen different professionals. We have a plan in place. We're getting taken care of. We will be fully 100% legal towing our vehicles across the country.
We're getting ready to tow this bad boy back across the mountains. I'm going to see how it does, and we'll update you on the next video.
Yeah, we'll let you know how she drives, although unloaded, still kind of like a dump truck. We'll just throw that out there. It does not drive well unloaded, for sure.
Trucks ride terribly.
Not great.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch at litebritstudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at pixeldecals.com. We love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Later, guys. This is so dope. This is so sweet.
Come here a bit.
Joe, where's it? Well, that is definitely not how you make friends. Right there, Kelly. Does that kitty cat not want to be your friend?
She gonna get you.
Jelly boy, such a doofus.